Morning students, yesterday we saw how to find if the curve is given and point of contact is given. So how we can find the slope of the tangent. That was simple. I found dy by dx, and whatever the dy by dx we got, we put the value of p, xy, and we can get the slope of the tangent at this point. Before starting more questions, I want to familiar to you with some concept which already you have studied in class 11. We study here equation of line. So first I'll say one point form. One point form also can be called point slope form. And in this form, students, the criteria will be given like this, that line passes from one point x1 y1 and whose slope is m. Then equation of this line will be y minus y1 mx minus x1. This is one of the important formula, because in this particular type, whatever the topic we are studying, this may come lots of time, where we would have to find the equation of tangent. So what is needing? The needing is P from which this tangent passes, which is called x1 y1, and slope of this tangent, which will be here. So sometime whenever you have to find the equation of tangent, the criteria will be the point by which it is passing, it will be definitely known, and the slope of the tangent, slope of the line. Tangent is itself a line, so the formula will be same. So whenever you have to find the equation of tangent, use this formula when one point is given and m is given. Okay, 2-point form is also very famous form. 2-point form is when the line passes from 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. So when 2 points is given, so how we can find the equation of line PQ? It's very easy. One should know that when line passes from 2 points, what is m? So I just want to speak that m will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, it is the slope of the line when line passes from 2 points. And definitely equation will be same, y minus y1 equal to m. So instead of m, we will write y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, same formula, and x minus x1. So keep remember this again a 2-point form which you already studied in class 11th. So this is a 1-point form and this is a 2-point form. Initially you have to remember these two formulas. Okay, further study says, look at, when two lines are parallel, we should know if it is m1, it is m2, one should know m1 equal to m2, meaning the slope of first line is m1 and slope of second line is m2. I would speak that when lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. Meaning, if the slope of this line is half, without any worry, you also can take the slope of this line is also half, because lines are parallel. And when lines are perpendicular, very good concept it is. Suppose the slope of first line is m1 and slope of the second line which is perpendicular to it is m2. So one should know when these two lines are perpendicular, m1 into m2 is equal to -1. That only the concept you studied in class 11th. So this is very fundamental concept. If you have the slope of this line is 2 by 3, what will be slope of the perpendicular line? You can put here value. So one more trick we can adopt here. You know that it is, suppose m1 is 2 by 3, m2 you want to find out, so m2 will be -3 by 2. So without doing this method, you also can predict and get your answer. If the slope of this line is 2 by 3, slope of this line will be its reciprocal with against sign. its reciprocal with against sign. It is a plus, it is a minus, it is a 2y, it is a 3y. So m1 into m2 will be minus 1. So this is very simple. One more thing which is very important here. Look at, suppose this line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and you want to find its parallel line. So how you can, if the one line is given, how you can find the parallel line? It's very simple. Very simple. These two portion will be same, and instead of c you can write one another constant. It will be its parallel line. For example, suppose it is 2x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Its parallel line equation will be 2x plus 3y plus c is equal to 0. This constant will be just changed. Otherwise the rest of part will be same. So keep remember, this is a small concept. This is very important. One more thing I want to share with you. Suppose 2x plus 3y plus 1 is a line, the equation of line, and I ask you what is its slope. What is its slope? So student, what to do? We have a simple format to find the slope. Either you can change this general equation of line in a slope intercept form, y is equal to mx plus c. You can change this general form of line in y equal to mx plus c. You can compare with m, or you can adopt the shortcut method which I am going to tell you. If in general form the equation of line is given, you can find m just using formula minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. So what will be m? Minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Keep remember, x and y must be one side of the equal to sign. You don't do like, if x is here and y is the term of y is either side of equal to, then you cannot use this formula. This formula only will be used when the term of x and y will be one side of the equal to sign. No matter of constant term, maybe here, no option, no question at all, but x and y term should be one side, and when the line is given in general form, you can find its slope easily by doing this method. So till now, hope I have taught you all the things. One or two things which I want to share with you. It's very important. Suppose this is a x plus 2y equal to 1. This is a line. And suppose this is a curve equation. Suppose this is a curve. If I ask you, what is the coordinate of this point? What is the coordinate of this point? So let me tell you one general concept. Whenever you want to find the intersection point of any two curve or something like that, you just have to merge them. You just have to merge them. Meaning you can take the value of x from here and you can put here. If you will put x is equal to 1 minus 2y here, whatever the value of y will be the value of y, and by putting y you can get x equal to. I don't want to do whole, but I just want to explain, whenever you want to find the intersection point of any two curve, you just have to join them. You just have to mix them. You just have to merge them by substitution method. You can take the value of x from here, you put here, you can get y. Or suppose it is y here, something like that. And if I say you find the value of x and y, which will be its intersection point, so put the value of 2y of y here and get your x. So by getting x, you can get easily y. Whatever your x and y will be your point of contact. Point of intersection. So keep remember, whenever you want to find the point of intersection, you just have to merge them. Okay. So this was the concept now which I wanted to share with you here. One more things which I want to share. Look at student. This is axis. You know that, you must know, this line is making whatever the angle with the x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. The slope of this line will be m equal to tan theta. Very genuine, very simple. One more thing. Suppose this line is perpendicular to x-axis. One should know this time this is perpendicular to x-axis, or this line is parallel to the y-axis. In both cases, theta will be 90. And when theta is equal to 90, m is not defined. M is not defined. Why? Because m gonna be tan theta, tan 90, and you know tan 90 is infinite. So please keep remember the concept that when the line is parallel to y-axis or perpendicular to x-axis, in both situation theta will be 90 and m is not exist. In the another way, if the line is perpendicular to y-axis or parallel to x-axis, definitely line is not intersecting x-axis anywhere, so theta will be 0 degree, and when theta will be 0 degree, m will be tan 0, meaning 0. So keep remember, for all the lines which are parallel to x-axis, m will be 0. For all the lines which is perpendicular to y-axis, m is equal to 0. So keep remember also these things, very important. All the concepts are very important. Look at the next. Already I have explained that four or five kind of question may occur in this topic. This is a equation of curve, always will be given. Point of contact we might have find out. Okay, this is point of contact. This is the equation of tangent. Maybe asked. Equation of normal. Maybe asked. Slope of the tangent may be asked. Slope of the normal may be asked. So whatever the words or sentences I used recently, these all the pattern or the kind of the questions may come in this exercise, and you have to find out all. So it's all very easy. One by one I will tell you. You don't worry about this. Okay. So look at some problem of the exercise or example. I will go forward now. Yesterday I did example number 14. Today I am telling you example number 14. Sorry, it's 14 done and it's 15. Look at question. Find the point at which the tangent of y is equal to has its slope 2 by 3. Very good question. Now look at, read the question twice, try to understand the meaning of question, what is given and what is to find out. Look at, this is rough structure, this is function. What is the function? This is function. And find the point at which the tangent has a slope 2 by 3. You know that this is the tangent and this is point of contact, which we have to find out, at which the tangent, drawn tangent, have a slope 2 by 3, meaning slope of the tangent is given and you have to find the point of contact. So initially I tell you that assume always point of contact xy. Don't take x1 y1, always take xy. Whenever it is unknown, take xy. Okay. Now we don't have to find m. Yesterday we had one question. When point was given, we had to find m. This time m is given, we have to find the point of contact. Okay. How to do? I tell you. We have whatever the function, I'll write. This is equation given. So go on, dy by dx. dy by dx is, dy by dx of 1 is 0. dy by dx of root and 4x minus 3. So what is the chain rule? First under root and then 4x minus 3. So differentiation of under root is 1 by 2 into same. And differentiation of 4x is 4 and 3 is 0. Whatever you got, this is dy by dx. Cancel to 4 by 2, you will get 2 upon 4x minus 3. Now, yesterday I taught you this dy by dx will be m when of the tangent when passes from point of contact. Meaning when you will put x and y here, you suppose that yesterday we had 2 or 3 something like that. We put x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. We can get the slope of the tangent at point P. This time we are having only x and y as a point of contact, so we will put instead of x is x, instead of y is y, we will get a slope. Okay, I speak again. Suppose slope is not here, and if I ask you what is the slope, so what to do? You find dy by dx. That is better, you already have found. Now put x equal to this and y equal to this, and intentionally I took x and y because if you will take x1 and y1, you have to put here x1 and y1 value. But you know that for easiest concern, I just took here point of contact xy, so that instead of x only x, and instead of y, unfortunately y is not here, no matter at all, but x only will say it is a point of contact xy. When we put here, it will be slope of the tangent. Slope of tangent, meaning I'll write here, m was given only, what is 2 by 3. I'll write here slope of tangent at pxy is, this time you should know that dy by dx is none else but it gonna be the slope of the tangent when you put the point of contact in that, meaning your point of contact is x and y, so put instead of x is x, so will be same, no matter at all, but this gonna be m. If you're still confused, think, if I supposed to take x1 y1, I put here x1. If you have x2 y2, I put here x2. Then it will be your m. But intentionally, for easiest concern, I took only x and y so that it won't be changed and it won't be difficult for you also. Okay, now we have got m equal to this one, and very fortunate thing that m is given. M is given. And what is the focusing thing now? You have to find x and y. So only after finding m, it is 2 by 3 because it is already given. So I just put here 2 by 4x minus 3. Both will cancel, do the cross multiplication, do squaring both side, this gonna be 4x minus 3 equal to 9, 4x is equal to 12, x equal to 3. Wow, you have got x, meaning this point. Now what you want? Phi. So it's very easy, point P is lying also on the curve, So you know point P xy will satisfy to the curve, meaning if you have x equal to 3 put in the curve, you can get y. So by equation, y is equal to what you have? This one is a curve. So put here x equal to 3. Y is equal to 4 3s are 12 minus 3 9 minus 1. This is gonna be 2. So point of contact you have got now, student. This is 3 and 2. This is your answer. So it is, I think, gonna be easy for you after after understanding all the concepts. I think this will be very easy to you. Do the practice. Hope you will. I'm sure, damn sure that you can get it. Keep remember, whenever the point of contact will not be given, I will take always xy, because after doing differentiation I need not change that, and exactly at point pxy you can say it is m. So keep remember that. Okay, this was example number 15. Now let me go ahead. I'm putting example number 16 for you. Example number 16 says, find the equation of tangents or lines with slope 2 and being tangents of y plus 2 by x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is again a good question. Want to tell you again that you don't need to afraid from the question or statement like that, because all kind of question or statement regarding that initially I explained, or total 4-5 kind of question may be asked. In this question, find the equation of lines. Actually it is tangent, because line is none else, it is a tangent. Look at it is written. Find the equation of lines with slope 2, meaning slope of line is 2, and being the tangent, meaning this line is none else, it is a tangent of the curve, meaning this is the curve and this is point of contact. We want to find the equation of tangent. Lines word, I tell you student, don't afraid about the word lines or tangents. Maybe more than one tangent be there, but initially I don't know the nature of the curve. I don't know the nature of the curve. I am simply telling you that make a curve in a rough structure. Make only one tangent. You don't worry about that how many tangents can be drawn. You only work on a single tangent. You only work on a single point of contact. Definitely when solving or when doing the question completely, you will get all the possible tangents with all the possible point of contact. Okay, I tell you. The question says find the equation of tangent. So I taught you that whenever you want to find the equation of tangent, meaning find the equation of line, and only one concept is always there, that it is one point form where the point by which line passes and m whose slope is given, you can find out the equation of the tangent, you can find out the equation of the line, both are same actually. So if you compare this concept with this picture, I say you have to find the equation of this tangent, meaning you have to find the equation of this line. And what is the least criteria? In one point form, what you have got, that this line is passes from P, which is going to be point of contact, and with slope, and very fortunate that slope is given. So what is actually needing? The actually needing thing is P, point of contact, which you don't know, and I will speak it as x and y. So I am trying to find the point of contact. When I will succeed to get point of contact, then I have to find the equation of tangent. By one point form we can get easily, because point that time we would have and m is already having. We will use what form? One point form. Y minus y1 equal to m x minus x1. Okay, so I will try to find point of contact, the very so-called method. Recently we saw the last question, point of contact. So same I'll do. I have y plus 2 by x minus 3 is equal to 0. Y is equal to minus 2 by x minus 3. I did transfer. Then I go over dy by dx. Minus 2 outside, constant it is, and x minus 3. And x minus 3. Now I use the pattern of 1 by x. And what is the pattern of 1 by x? So what is the differentiation of 1 by x? Minus 1 by x square. So it is only minus 1 by x square, and redifferentiation of this is gonna be 1. And if you are still confused, you can use division formula. You can use division formula. Or you can use, take x minus 3 upside, when x minus 3 whole power minus 1, and use a power form. You will get same answer. So overall you got answer 2 upon x minus 3 whole square, and this is your dy by dx. So what I am going to do, that I will find the slope. So the slope of the tangent at point P, where always I take Px1. So you put only, instead of x is x, no change at all, it gonna be m. It gonna be m. Already I have taught you, when you will take x1 y1, it will be x1, x1. If you will take x2 y2, it will be x2, and then it is m. So for convenient order, I just took here xy, so it will be x, and it gonna be m. It gonna be m. So m is given what? 2. So put here 2. I cancel. It is 1. Cross multiply. Take a square root. It is x minus 3 equal to plus minus 1. Take a plus sign. X will be 4. Take a minus sign. X will be minus 1 plus 3, 2. 2. So you got a 2 possible values of x, meaning 2 possible values of y also. When x is equal to 4 is taken, put in the curve, because x point of contact is also lying on the curve. Curve is here, look at here. So by 1, y will be 4 put here, 4 minus 3, 1 meaning minus 2. So first point of contact will be P 4 and minus 2. This P is 4 and minus 2. And may possible that we might have one more point of contact because x is equal to 2, we have a more option. When x is equal to 2, by 1, y will be minus 2 upon 2 minus 3 meaning minus 1. So y will be 2. So point of contact, the second point of contact will be 2 and 2, which I named it as Q. So in a picture Q is not there because I made a picture with a single point of contact. Now may possible that this figure like that, where 2 point of contact be there, like here and here, may possible something like that. So I can't make a picture because it is very tough to draw the picture by prediction, but I tell you that it may possible that is 2 tangents are drawing, 2 point of contact are getting Q, and first is a P. P is I located here, but I didn't make a Q because that time the picture was a rough picture and only I considered single point of contact. But after solving, we got a 2 point of contact, so definitely we would have a 2 equations. Okay, now I tell you that how we can find the equation of tangent. Look at, suppose I am finding this particular equation of this particular tangent. So what is the requirement? M is given and P is this is. So by 1 point form I'll write here, then equation of tangent, first possible tangent which passes through the point P with slope M, with slope 2, very first. So what's the formula? Y minus y1 mx minus x1. I am finding the equation of this tangent. So y minus y1 is a minus 2 meaning plus 2, m is 2, x1 is 4, and solve by your own. 2x minus 8, so 2x minus y equal to 10. This is answer. And second, the equation of tangent, one more tangent which passes, definitely this time point of contact is Q, which I didn't mention here. Q is a 2 2 with slope same, m equal to 2. So what is the formula? M x minus x1. Please put all your by own, 2x minus 2, and just multiply and get your answer by your own. So this is a whole of the length of the question is very long, but you don't afraid. The concept is very easy. You just have to find the equation of the tangent which is required. What is the requirement for finding the tangent equation? The tangent is none else, it is actually line, and for getting the equation of line we need a point by which it was passing and the slope, and slope was fortunately given. We only found the point of contact by which line was passing. We had a 2 point of contact, so 2 equation of tangents will be there, and by 1.5 we got it. So this is from my side today, the concept which I told, all very important. Based on the same concept, do try question. Tomorrow is Sunday, and use a Sunday with full of effort. So do also some questions from the exercise which is actually similar of these questions, and definitely we will make some more questions in the next day. Thank you.